because they were trying to avoid my Unagi, they could just bounce it back to my hand. 3 steps ahead. We can create another copy. Let's copy here. Auto pay. We bounce back here and here. And we still have a Syncopate. Okay, let's see what you can get. Depending on what you want to play, I can counter. You just have 2 mana. Probably it's gonna be game over. Yeah, that's gonna be game over for you, I believe. Let's force you to pay 2. And let's see. 12 damage to the face, and that's it. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri, and today I'm bringing to you a MonoBlue Tempo on best of 1. But as always, before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck list here is on my tier hub. You can find the link in the description below. Just click on the link, go to my website, copy the deck list from there, and import it directly to your MTG Arena. So today we are playing a MonoBlue Tempo, which means that the strategy is pretty simple, and this strategy here is disgusting, because probably you will be making everything possible to make the life of your opponents hard, because they will not be able to play anything. You are going to counter it using 3 steps ahead. In this case, you can, besides the counter, you can create a token that's a copy of a target artifact or creature you control. So in that case, you can copy the Water Bending Scroll or the Marang River Regent. And also you can draw 2 cards and discard a card. We have Long River Pool that you can counter a creature spell, or if you gift a card, any spell. We have Glen Elandra's Answer that you can create a fairy for each of the following that you counter. Maybe a spell that your opponent controls, or an ability, or whatever, so you can create up to 2 fairies. And we have the Syncopate. You can counter a target spell unless its controllers pay X. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it onto its owner's graveyard. So we have these ways here. These ways are the ways that you have to counter stuff. And also we can bounce back some stuff that your opponents control to their hands. In this case, we have Bounce Off that we can return target creature or vehicle. Into the Flood Maw that you can, if we gift a tapped fish, we can bounce back any permanent. And unauthorized exit, we also can return any non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and we can surveil 1. And in this case, we can use the Bounce Off or the unauthorized exit to bounce back any creatures that we have, and if they are target of a spot removal, we can bring them back and play again. Also, we have some supported cards. That's the case of the Elixir. Sometimes the game takes too long, and you have a lot of cards in your graveyard. Maybe you are with almost no cards in your library. In this case here, it's great to have this Elixir here, so we can shuffle all no-land cards from our graveyard into our library. And then you will gain life equal to the number of cards shuffled into your library this way. So we can get some life as well, and I forgot about this detail here in some games, but whatever. And also we have the Water Bending Scroll that basically can allows you to draw a card just tapping this artifact here, because if you have 6 or more lands, you will not need to pay any mana cost instead of the 6 colorless mana here that you usually had to pay. because this ability costs one colorless less to activate for each island you control. So basically, if you have 6 lands, you just tap this artifact here and draw a card. That's amazing. So you can keep drawing cards and you have your handful of cards to have options to bounce back, counter, or even find some ways to draw more cards. And of course, we have our winning conditions here, the Unagi of Kyosh Islands. It has flash, so it's amazing to play at the end of your opponent's turn. It has water band 4, colorless, and whenever opponents draw their second card each turn, you draw 2 cards. We have Marang River Regents that also works as a draw engine because it has the coil and catch instant omen. So you can draw 3 cards, then discard a card, and when it enters, you can bounce back up to 2 permanents to its owner's hand. So it's another way that we have here to counter the game. And finally, we have the Librarian. It can become a huge creature, especially if you have a lot of mana to spend and pay the X cost. It can become a 5/5, 6/6, 7/7 easily. And also, you can draw some cards when you pay the X cost. So if you pay 4 cost, X, let's say that's 4, you can draw 2 cards because you will draw half the amount of X mana that you paid. That's basically the idea here. So we can draw cards and bounce back in a lot of ways, even with this creature here. This one and this one can draw cards for you, and this one here can bounce back stuff to the opponent's hand. So basically that's the idea of the deck. Let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Okay, let's keep 7, but I'm not sure about this hand here. We have 3 lands, but two of them are demolition fields. It will not help me to reduce the cost of the water banding. Oh, wait. Now we have a demolition field, 2 demolition fields and 2 islands. So we reduced the cost here for 2. We need 4. We need 4 mana. Key. Oh man, they keep dealing me damage all the time. What an annoying thing to do. Another island. Perfect. Now we reduced the costs to 3. Okay, resolve. Let's take this back to their hand and bounce off here so we can get some time. Demolition field, perfect. Let's see what they're going to play. Outcast a Green Blade. When this creature enters, search your library for a basic land card or a desert card, review it, put it in your hand, this creature gets +1/+1 for each desert you control. No, it will get big too fast. And it will ramp as well, it's not a good idea. Demolition field. And that's it, let's play this one. Whatever. We can destroy one of their non-basic land and get another island. Yeah, let's do this. Let's destroy this one here. We get another island. And then we lower the number of lands that we need to get a card. Take action, islands. Amazing. Resolve. Okay. Into the Flood Maw here then. So we stall their game even more. Now they will have to discard a card. Oh, okay. They discarded the lightning strike on my face. Great. End turn, let's play Librarian for 3. So we can draw a card and it will become a 5/5. Okay. One more damage to the face. Man, you are annoying. Okay. Perfect. 5, actually, 2, it's gonna be 3. Needs to be 3. So it's gonna be a 4/4, and we draw a card. Okay, perfect. Now we can bounce it back with Marang River Regent. Let's attack, and that's gonna be 4 damage to the face. They are down to 16. And maybe we can finish the game in 2 turns if they don't destroy my creatures. I don't think they have some flying creatures or creatures with reach. I don't remember. Oh, okay. 4 damage on my Librarian. Harried Claw is not a big deal. Okay, what you can do? Nothing. Okay, great. An island. Now we can draw a card for free. Okay, Demolition Field, let's destroy another desert here. Because they have a great synergy with the deserts. And we really don't want this. Take action, island. Okay, let's draw another card and see what you can get. Into the Flood Maw. Okay, let's do this again. And bounce off. Great, let's attack. They are down to 10. We can bounce some stuff for their hands, back to their hand. Okay, it has reach? Yeah, it has reach. Let's take 1 more damage, okay. Now, we need to bounce back the Hybrid Club, probably. And then we do the same with the Free Strider Lookout. So they will not have a way to block my River Regent attack. And we can draw 3 cards for free. Okay, this one here, it's big and can really hurt. So maybe the best targets are the Free Strider Lookout and the Green Blade. Okay, let's take 2 damage. Pass, okay, no problem. Let's use Into the Flood Maw here. Perfect. Now we can draw 3 cards for free. That's one of the coolest things in this deck here. Perfect. Let's attack. They are down to 4. Now we can finish the game on the next turn. If they try to use something on the Outcaster, I can bounce it back. 6, 7. No problem. If they play the creature with reach, I will have to bounce it back again. Okay. Nova Hellkite. Nova Hellkite is like, it's annoying. 1, 2, 3. We need to pay this for 4. Perfect, we still have enough mana to bounce it back what we need. Should we take 6 damage, 7, 8, 9 damage? No. I believe that it's too risky. Okay, a Marang River Regent. Exactly what we need. Okay, 1 damage. Now they will pump their Hired Claw. Yeah, they will pump. It's a 2-3 now. Let's bounce it so we don't take 2 damage. Yeah, man, this this deck is really annoying. For the opponent, of course. Now we can draw a lot of cards, great. Let's play the island here. Marang River Regent, we bounce back this. Submit 1. And we can finish the game. Good game for you too. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, keep 7. We have some cool early interactions here. We can draw some cards from turn 3 on if we don't have to save mana to play a counter. Actually, I can play this right now because I will not play any counter, so whatever. Very nice. Sleeve. Oh man, it's elemental. I need to find something to destroy this kind of lands here. If they have Cavern of Souls, they can play any elemental that they want without being countered, which is too bad for us. So let's try to find what we need. Okay, let's wait one more turn. Pass, okay. Let's get more lands. Come on, give me more lands. Yeah. That's it, perfect. Let's play the Elixir. And I need some counters. I need some counters. Okay, if they play that one that destroy enchantments or discard cards, will suck. Okay, let's activate ability here. Demolition Fields, okay. Yeah, let's play the Scroll. Because I will have to discard a card anyway. Okay, man, I need to find counters. I have 12 counters in this deck, and none of them are in my hands, which is pretty terrible. Oh, it's Cavern of Souls. Okay. That's the card that I was talking about. We need to destroy this. Oh, and they have 2. We need to destroy one of them. Take action, let's get an island. We can draw a card. 3 steps ahead. Okay, now at least we have some counters. Perfect, now we can draw cards for free. Let me think. 3, 6, 8. 5, 6. Okay, let's bounce back. The Roman Throne, maybe. Yeah. Ward 2. Okay, let's bounce back this one here. End turn, perfect. We can play the Unagi if they attack. Deceit. We need to play 3 steps ahead. Oh, they are playing with Cavern of Souls. It cannot be countered. Okay, let's play the Unagi. Resolve. Yeah, you have to pay the war band costs. Water band. Okay, they are going to discard one of my... Oh, they will discard both water banding scroll. I see. Oh, they are not discarding the war banding scroll? Okay. Syncopate. Let's play here. Can draw a card. 3 steps ahead. Okay, it's not helping me right now. Let's draw another one. An authorized exit. No attacks. And we need to find a way to destroy the other Cavern of Souls. Because it's gonna be much easier to control the game without they playing freely whatever they want. Okay, resolve. Resolve all. Great, we draw some... Oh, great, we have Demolition Field now. Thunderlock. Now we need to counter this. Perfect. If you want to attack me, be my guest. Okay. Let's destroy your deceit as well. My turn. Demolition Field. We need to destroy the Cavern of Souls as soon as possible. Take action, islands. Now what we do? Yeah, let's wait one more turn and see what they are going to do. Now I can counter, at least. Vibrance. Okay, this really worths a counter. If they try to play again, we counter again. Let me think. Pass. Okay, let's take 5 damage. And we can bounce off here. Pay 2. Perfect. And we draw 2 cards. Amazing. Let's keep going. Okay. Roaming Throne. Let's counter. If they want to play something else, I can use the other counter here that we have. Glean a land answer. Yeah. Perfect. But this case, I think that's better to use the Syncopate. For 2. Amazing. And now we draw 2 cards. That's it. And we can use Into the Flood Maw here, so they will have to play again. Or I could just use the Marang River Regents to bounce back. Yeah, let's play this one here. I will not bounce back anything, I just spent 1 spell for nothing, but whatever. If they try to destroy my creature, I can use the Lander's answer. Okay. No problem. Let's see if they have something more dangerous to us. Okay, Vibrance. We need to counter this for sure. Perfect. Let's draw 2 cards here. Perfect. Exactly what we need. Let's attack. They are down to 11. No, to 10, sorry. They are down to 10. Okay. If they try to play something big, we have Syncopate. I can force them to pay 10 more mana. Yeah, they have 1, 2. We can force them to pay 6 mana. 8 mana, whatever. Yeah, that's it. 1 more game, 1 more victory. Okay, keep 7. An island. I think that we should keep the mana open to use the Syncopate. Another island, perfect. After we use Syncopate, we play the Waterbending Scroll. Ghost Vacuum. Okay. I'll have to deal with this later. Another Syncopate. Okay, another island, perfect. Tishana. No, Tishana we need to counter. If they try to play again something on their turn, we can play another Syncopate. Maze Mind Tome, okay. They can draw up to 4 cards. My turn, now we have another island. On the next turn, we can play, we can draw cards for free using the artifact. Amazing. Simic. Let's play the Unagi and let's see if they're going to counter it. Okay. Let's play the Waterbending Scroll and see if they want to counter it. Okay, perfect. Now we can start to draw some cards for free. Season of Waving. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's use a Syncopate for 1. You can only scry, you don't have mana source here, so perfect. Activate ability, great, let's get a land. Let's get one more card, perfect. Elixir is not necessary now. We have 3 steps ahead here that we can use at the end of their turn. If they play something, or the Librarian if they don't play. However, I think that they may have a counter. Yeah, my turn. Let's wait a little more. An island. Can draw one more card here. Marang River Regent. Okay, let's play Elixir, see if they're going to counter it. They didn't, which is great. Then we can play a Librarian for 5 and see if they want to counter. Okay, they will not have more their Maze Mind Tome. Perfect. Come on, play something. Let's play this for 2. That's gonna be a 3/3, and we are getting 1 card. Let's see how they are going to counter it. 3 steps ahead. Okay, and I can counter your counter. And we can draw a card and you can't. Perfect. Demolition Field. Nice. Let's draw a card here. Into the Flood Maw. Mistress Village can become a problem. Let's destroy this. Take action, blue. Perfect. Let's use the Marang River Regent so we can bounce back the Ghost Vacuum. Unless they have a counter. Yeah, okay. Let's attack them. Oh, it's a 4/4 because it's a +3 counter. I always forget about this. Okay, resolve. All attack, and here we go. They are down to 4. If they create the tokens, I can bounce it back with into the Flood Maw. Doppelgang. Okay. We need to bounce back here And then we need to bounce back the other one. So they will not draw more cards. Enchant Cornucopia, okay, that's not a big deal. Demolition Field, okay. We bounce back here, so you can't draw more cards. Let's draw one here. Another island. That's not what I need. Okay, let's attack. They will be down to 16. It has vigilance, so I can block. Perfect. Possession Engine. When this vehicle enters, gain control of target creature and opponent controls. No, we need to counter this. We need to counter this. Okay, perfect. They try to destroy my librarian. We can bounce it back. Another demolition field, come on. I don't need more lands. Oh, come on, man. Let's attack. They are down to 13. At the rise. Okay, fair enough. Let's try to play this again. Maybe you have 3 steps ahead. Or another counter. Sacrifice this land, destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls. Yeah, let's try to play this form 6, 7, 8. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's pay. Do you have another one? Okay, great, it worked. I had enough mana to pay the cost. Yeah, I had. Great, and we can draw some cards, I believe. Perfect. And we can bounce off the librarian if they try to destroy it. And we can draw 3 cards. Perfect, perfect, perfect. They will sacrifice their Ghost Vacuum. They have just 2 creatures, I believe. Oh, Marang River Regent. Resolve. Oh, they are just drawing cards. Well, oh, I don't have enough mana. Okay. Oh man, that's gonna be terrible. I don't have enough mana to play the Long River Pool, but I can bounce it back. Okay. Let's take 2 damage. They only have 1 card. Okay, down to 18. We need to to bounce off the Marang River Regent. Perfect. Now we can counter on the next turn. Into the Flood Maw. Let's say that's gonna be 6 again. Yeah. 6. Perfect. Now we can discard some islands. Okay, that's not a problem. In this case, the problem is that if they start to exile some creatures. 1, 2, 3. That's it. If they try to play the Marang River Regent again, the Air Spark is long. As the Air Spark is attached to a creature, the Air Spark can be attacked and has whenever this creature... Okay. No problem. Let's use the Into the Flood Maw here. And you can't attach. Perfect. Come on, play the Marang River Regents. Resolve. Okay. No problem at all. It will bounce back to my hand. Let's use the unauthorized exit here. And it's back to my hand. Perfect, I will need this. We can draw a card, because we just have 6. Now we have 7 and 8. 9 cards. But it's their turn, so that's not a problem at all. Okay. Creature or vehicle. Yeah, let's take 1 damage, whatever, I don't care. I really don't care about this. My turn. Okay, draw. Islands. We can play the Marang River Regent. We bounce back here and bounce back here. Perfect. Now we can play the Elixir. We have 3, 6, 7. Okay, next. Let's pass the turn. I want to counter their Marang River Regents. Exactly. Perfect. Now you just have the legendary artifact Planeswalker. Nothing more than this. And if you try to play it, I can counter as well. Okay, let's counter this. Let's hope you got a land. Okay, my turn. Draw. 3 steps ahead, great. 3, 6, 7. Oh, they can draw cards as well. Man, I need to stop this. Resolve, auto pay, great. Okay, next, let's attack. They are down to 14. And they still have 1, 2, 3, 4. How many cards in hand? 7, okay. And turn, perfect. Candy Trail is not a problem. You can play as many as you want. They have 216 cards. It's insane. Candy Trail again. Resolve, okay. Repurposing Bay, it can become a problem. It can become a problem. So we counter, draw 2 cards. Actually, yeah. I will create a token. Auto pay, we can counter the repurposing bay. And we bounce back here. Perfect. We can deal 12 damage on the next turn if they don't destroy my creatures. Purity Revival. Draw 2 cards if the spell additional cost was paid. Instead, shuffle your graveyard. Should I care about... Yeah, I can't do nothing about this, so whatever. Whatever. We need to find some counters. Bounce off, key. Let's play the Water Bending Scroll, and let's try to find some... Great, we have a Syncopate here. Let's attack. They are down to 9. Okay, no problem. Water Bending Scroll, no problem. Seven, 9, key. Let's see what they are going to do. I have 2 options here, or use a Syncopate, or use the Unagi. And then maybe we can finish the game on the next turn. Adron Archive, okay, no problem. Let's hope you don't have a Yugin. Okay, let's play the Unagi. Okay, what you can do in this situation? Just counter. Or bounce back one of my creatures. Okay, let's auto pay, whatever. We still have 4 lands. You have more counters. Okay, I will not pay. Oh man, I clicked in auto pay. Too bad. You have another counter? Okay, now I can't do nothing about this. Let's just draw a card. I misclicked, I clicked in auto pay. Can't believe this. 3 steps ahead. Okay, if they have at the rise, we can counter. Let's try. But I don't think that they use at the rise right now, because they were trying to avoid my Unagi, they could just bounce it back to my hand. 3 steps ahead. We can create another copy. Let's copy here. Auto pay. We bounce back here and here. And we still have a Syncopate. Okay, let's see what you can get. Depending on what you want to play, I can counter. You just have 2 mana. Probably it's gonna be game over. Yeah, that's gonna be game over for you, I believe. Let's force you to pay 2. And let's see. 12 damage to the face, and that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, keep 7. We have some early interactions here. We have enough mana to play 3 steps ahead. It's look like promising. Island, of course. Nice sleeves. Okay, islands. Now I can counter anything that you play. Corroding Dragonstorm, okay. My problem is that if you play a dragon, it can cause me some problems. Okay, pass, my turn. Another island. Now we can even play 3 steps ahead. Oh, it's a Bulgari. Maybe it's a Shapeshifter Dragon deck. Yeah, exactly. Let's counter this. Because you will ramp. It's not a good idea. Okay, another island. Perfect. Maybe we can play this at the end of their turn. And we draw a card. And that's gonna be a 3/3, or should we wait one more turn? Oh, this one here is very annoying. We need to counter this. Okay, pass, my turn. Another island. Insane. Okay, we can play the Librarian at the end of their turn. And we draw just 1 card. Okay. Changeling, no problem. Let's pay 3 here. Three steps ahead, great. Okay, Syncopate. Let's attack. They are down to 2 amps. If they want to attack me, no problem. I will take 4 damage. I'm more worried about what they can play. Okay, no problem. They are down to, we are down to 12. They are playing something else. Strategic betrayal. That's not good, man. 3 steps ahead. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Key Island, for sure. Unholy Annex. Okay, we can bounce it back. Okay, perfect. Let's attack. And you are down to 16. Okay, no problem. I don't want you to get your Unholy Annex. I'm going to block here. If you want to play your Unholy Annex, I will counter it. Come on, just play. Play, man, come on. Just play. Oh, why you are so afraid, man? Let's attack. You will be down to... Oh, you are blocking with the fish? Okay. Yeah, you are down to 11. You can only deal 3 damage, basically. Come on, play your Unholy Annex. Don't be afraid. Here we are down to 9. Target loses life equal to the number of creatures they control. I'm going to counter this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. Now we have a bounce off. Let's attack again. You are down to 6. I will be down to 6 when you attack. And we can use the Glen to counter their Unholy Annex. Okay, let's take the damage here, no problem. Now come on. Just play the Unholy Annex. Day of Black Sun. We can bounce back here. Or we can just counter it. Yeah, let's return here. They will destroy their creatures. And we play again. Perfect. Now let's attack. And we can play the water bending scroll. Activate ability 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can play this for free. Amazing. Now wherever they play, we can counter and attack. Spare Origins. Okay, no problem. They will be back to 3 life. Now if they play a creature, I will counter it. Or bounce it back, wherever. We are in pretty good shape here to win this game. Ritual Chamber. Yeah, I will counter this. Whatever. I don't want this in Battlefield. Pass, perfect. My turn, and that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, at least we can try to use one of the demolitions fields to get an island. We'll destroy some non-basic lands that they may have. Okay, goodbye. Yunagi or the water bending scroll? I believe that's gonna be the water bending scroll. Because I can draw cards with it. Yeah, of course. Oh, another island, perfect. And another island, but I will play the demolition field, so I can destroy their watery grave. Deceit. Okay, let's destroy here. They will discard a card anyway. Probably my Yunagi. They will get my Yunagi probably. Okay, evoke. Another island. Here we go. Okay, demolition field will destroy the restless reef. Oh, if we had 3 steps ahead here, would be amazing. But I think that we should be happy only bouncing back whatever they play. Okay. Let's bounce back it. Are you kidding me? Oh man, it's unbelievable. Stock up, okay. It's not possible. It's unbelievable. 9 cards in 6, 7, 7, 9. Okay, Cavaleiro. I can't do nothing about this. But my turn. We have 3 steps ahead. They will draw 2 cards each turn. They can't kill me in 3 turns. In 4 turns, I mean. They just have 4 cards. Now they have to deal something to win this game right now. Deceit. Okay, I will counter it. Perfect. Let's find another counter. Oh man, now I don't need this. Now they have just 2 cards. Perfect. We need to keep this. Oh, they will mill me. No, but I will bounce off. Perfect. I will bounce off. They will not be able to mill me. And then they will draw 2 more cards on the next turn. Unless they destroy their Cavaleiro. So they will lose to themselves. Probably. Okay. Let's see what we can get. Let's hope we can find a counter. Deceit again. Okay, no problem. Resolve. You're getting my bounce off, probably. Yeah. We need to survive 1 more turn. You have just 2 cards left, I have 4. you have to sacrifice your Cavaleiro. Yeah, of course. As expected. Let's play Demolition Field here. Water Bending Scroll. And let's see what you can do. You just have one more turn. Yeah, that's it. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.